Sagan.
What's going on, guys? I am Zenon of here, and in this video I will be showing you all the basics of Photoshop. So as we get into the tutorial, just smash that like button. Let's see if we can hit 20 likes, and as being said, let's get into the tutorial. So first of all, I would like to open the wallpaper on which we are going to experiment, or I will teach you on this only. So you are seeing this line and they will not defaultly appear. It is just because I saved like that only when I was last using Photoshop in JPEG. So these lines sometimes come. I don't know what exactly it is because I saved it in JPG. So let's leave that and come on to the selection tools. So this six group of tools are known as selection tools. These tools are used to select things. It can also be used to crop and slice and move. So first of all, let's come to the marquee tool. This tool is a similar tool. This tool is one of the common tool of Photoshop. You can just drag a rectangle out of it and select things. I will just deselect it. Then there's the lasso tool. Just you can make some selections with mouse clicks, and it is so easy. This specific tool is called the polygonal lasso tool, and there are other lasso tool which I will also introduce you to now. So there are three types of lasso tool basically. There's a lasso tool which is freehand, polygonal lasso tool with which you can draw polygons, and magnetic lasso tool which automatically get stuck with any type of particular color or object. So then there are the marquee tool, rectangular, elliptical, and then single row, single column, and etc. So you can just select them by right clicking and selecting your desired tool, and like so. And then there's the magic wand tool. It doesn't have any more variety, and if it had more varieties then there would have been a small arrow. So with it you can easily select some things with similar color like I'm doing right now, and I am able to select my all of my name so easily that it is like so easy. uh, just click anywhere, and then you can add more selection by holding shift and remove any selection by holding alt. So okay, I'm not going to remove every selection, to take time. Let's move on. So then there's the crop tool. Make a selection around and you can crop things out like so. And if you don't like any crop or any selection or any editing you do, just press Ctrl Alt Z and it will go one step back in the history, and you can press it again and again, Ctrl Alt Z, to go back more back in the history till a certain limit is. Then next I'm going to introduce you why to select these things. So first let's experiment on this. So I think I should cut some selection out of it by holding alt. So I will remove some selections which is really useless, and then I will show you what exactly it does. So now what will I do is just right click on it, and we will have two options, fill and stroke. So with fill option you can fill it with background or foreground color, which is my next topic I'm going to introduce you in this video only. Then you can get a stroke. It is like outlines. So outside stroke with 5 pixel, and color will be black. Mode normal, opacity 100%, and I will press OK, and it will give me a outline. And I don't like it, so I will press Ctrl Alt Z and I will get back. And then there is fill, with which I can fill. So now let's come on to the foreground and the background color, as we have covered everything, and those selection also work with this tool, lasso tool, as well. So then there are two types of two colors you can see. They are the, what you can say, foreground and the background color. Right now the above color is the foreground color, which is always the above one is the foreground and the behind one is the background. So I will just revert it. and you can change the color by just left clicking on it and selecting the color and pressing OK, and this color will also change. Just I will change it back for now. And same, you can change it like I change the foreground color. You can also change with that process the black or the background color. So now next is the brushes, which are pretty useful. So this is a normal brush. Then there is a patch tool. Okay, you can just play it with. I'm not going in many details. Then there is the clone stamp tool. Oh, sorry, I also forgot to mention that you how can you just improve the dimension, like just make the dimension bigger. So to make the dimension bigger of this, the radius bigger of it, just right click anywhere on screen and increase the master diameter, and the brush size will be bigger apparently. So to use the colon stamp tool, alt click anywhere and then you can rub things so easily. So you can rub anything you want, like so I rubbed my Z, and if I don't want my E to be there, then I can rub it easily. So I will revert it because I don't want my name to be rubbed. And then there is the eraser tool. If it had any background, then it would have been rubbed to the background and the background would have been visible. Then there is the fill tool, blur tool, and other tools also. You can also right click and access as well. So here I'm going to only cover the two tools, which is the text and the shape tools. Now I will add some text by anywhere clicking on the screen, and just I will write text. Just select this text to change the color. You can just click on this and change the color. Then there are the alignment with which you can easily align them. Then here's the sharpness, etc, etc. Then there is the font size, regular, font style, and font family, which is the font style. We can say a font family. You know which font will it be: Lemon, Milk, Arial, Times New Roman, Comic Sans. These all are the font which you can adjust from right here. So moving on to the shape tools, the shape tool I'm going to introduce you is the rectangle right here. So there is a rounded rectangle ls tool, and you can also expand this, and text tool by just right clicking. Okay, I never expanded that text one. Oh, so okay, I should experiment sometimes. Okay, so now let's move on and just draw a rectangle here. So you can also change the color of the rectangle and the properties, and like the other brushes we did, and the other tools properties can also be changed. So I will change the color to black and draw a rectangle right here, and we have drawn the rectangle. So now next topic will be on layer, how we can get the text above the rectangle. So these are layers, they rest upon each other, and the layer which is above another hides the below one. So right now you can see that the rectangle layer is above this. So if I may drag this above, then it will be above, like so. Then from here you can see three options of adjusting the opacity, and then there's the option to adjust the fill. I don't know what is the difference between opacity and the fill exactly here. And then you can just give some good effects like soft light. And if you see my background, then I mixed two backgrounds rather of effects. One was a Call of Duty background. As you can see, the logo is still now visible. And then there was a like blue stock, which whatever you can call it, a random background. So I mixed them with soft light effect, and which is pretty useful for YouTubers. So now if you right click on any layer, you see some options: layer properties, blending option, duplicate layer, delete layer, rasterize layer. So you know delete layer and duplicate layer, they just duplicate and delete layer. Now let's come to blending options, and I can leave layer properties and rasterize layer as they are not that used in Photoshop. So blending option, then from here you can enhance the text quality by enabling the stroke, which is basically an outline. Then you can add some gradient overlay to it, and I just like to add some black outline, so like that only. And then you can just reduce the gradient overlay to get it a cooler effect. And okay, just I will click on the black strip and I will adjust the gradient color. Just I will click on this pencil, and then here, and then again I'm doing just something fun which can be really useful for you guys if you guys learn how to do it. I'm not joking, I'm serious right now. Okay, I try to be as serious as in my tutorial as I can be. So I will make just it full, and you can see it have got some cool effect as I got it in schedule, which I've written right there. And I can also adjust it. I think the blue is too dark right there. I should make it lighter. So yeah, you can get some cool effect like that and make your text look way cooler than it is right now. Outer glow, inner glow, and these are the some cool effects. And after giving those cool effects, just go ahead and press the OK button, and your effects will be saved, and you can at a glance see what effect you have. Or if you are having many layers, as many times happens when I am designing many things, then you can press this button to collapse everything. So this is it. You know many things. Then there's a navigator which I am now going to tell you about. With this you can zoom in, zoom out, and when zoomed in you can move it around and do your editing in detail, which is a quite useful option. So that ends up with today's video. Hope you guys love this video. I know that my voice is pretty bad. It is all because of the mic, and I think it is a really cheap mic. It is under $20. And that ends up with today's video. And don't forget to comment on this video, subscribe to my channel for more quality content and better content than this. And I am signing out.